Hello, Greater Bay Area small business owners. Welcome to the Hey, I Want to Go There episode of Small Business by the Bay. We pack everything that you need to be inspired to make sure that potential customers don't keep driving by for 5 years before they come in your doors. So get ready, let's go.
It's time to make owning and running your small business a whole lot easier. From Marin to Monterey, I travel the Greater Bay Area each week to bring you news, trends, tech, resources, and interviews that will help transform your business. The Bay Area Small Business Doctor is in.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the I Want to Go There episode of Small Business by the Bay. This episode is dedicated to making sure that your business is the one that people say, I want to go there. Because what I've been noticing is with so much competition, whether it's down the block, a couple miles away, or across the region, or across the nation with online e-commerce, that people basically want to go somewhere where there's something new and exciting going on. Maybe it's just the brand is just so intriguing that they say to themselves, I want to go there. So this episode is jam-packed with all sorts of examples to get the mind going, to get those creative juices flowing, to make your business the one that people say, I want to go there. So let's jump in. Okay, it's time for hot headlines to keep you in the know, and I have one this week, and it's all about Parklets. And I love Parklets because they solve the age-old issue of a customer walking through your doors and saying to you, the business owner, oh my gosh, it's so amazing in here. I've driven by for 5 or 10 years. I wish I would have come in sooner. So with that, this is an article from the San Francisco Chronicle from their writer Soleil Ho, and she writes about Single Thread. They are out of Healdsburg, and they are a 3-star Michelin star restaurant. And granted, they might have a little bit more money to put behind this, but their Parklet is off the charts awesome. And they've repositioned the whole Parklet experience from, oh, do we really have to sit out in the street by traffic and cars and all that? And they flipped that to be an ultimate like limited time experience. So check out some of the visuals that I'm flashing up here and look at how they've repositioned the whole experience. They in fact have, I think it's a price point of between $300 and $400 for their experience that takes place in their Parklet. Pretty amazing stuff. And I bring up this article not to make you think like, oh my gosh, we can't afford that, but it's more to really inspire you to reconfigure, kind of spin, take a different spin on the whole Parklet experience, because in many cases, your region or your city is going to make Parklet, the whole Parklet experience permanent. So definitely rethink how you're positioning Parklets with your restaurant or your food experience. Okay, so now it's time for small business owners to watch. This segment is dedicated to business owners and businesses that are kind of doing things on a whole new level. They are thinking outside the box and doing big things with their business. So the first one is Red Whale Coffee, and owner Sean Boyd, they're out of San Rafael. Their brand is just very intriguing. Like they're doing Instagram lives all the time and taking you behind the scenes. Sean is really giving you all the details, all the roasting process and everything that goes into their experience. They have the whole pod experience going with the whale theme, and their whole kind of mantra is because life is too short to drink crappy coffee. So they are all about giving you the ultimate coffee experience, and I have some visuals up here to kind of give you a heads up as to what they're all about. Definitely keep them on your radar. Definitely follow them on Instagram. Okay, so our second business owner to watch is Emily Winston. She is the owner of Boichik Bagels out of Berkeley. And she, I don't know if she knew this was coming, but she got written up by the New York Times. And they did an article on why West Coast bagels are far outpacing those of the traditional New York City kind of institutional bagel recipe. And once this article hit, I think I watched the Instagram live. It was 3 days later. And literally she walked the line. It was a 2-hour plus wait line way back into the neighborhoods to get their hands on her bagels that they're producing. And I can't wait to make it there to get some for myself to taste why they're so good. But definitely check out this article, read up about what she's doing. Once you get this type of PR, you basically have to fast track everything that you're doing to basically meet the demand. So definitely check out the article and check her out online. Okay, so our third business owner to watch, there's actually three of them, and it is Humble Sea Brewery. Nick, Frank, and Taylor, they are rock stars, and they were recently written up by sfgate.com, and the headline went along the lines of, has the pandemic produced the next craft beer darling in California? And I would say yes, they're definitely one of my favorites, and everything that they're doing is just so fun to watch. It's so innovative and thought-provoking, and their branding is just, it's so consistent and fun to follow. So definitely below this video, I'll have the link to that sfgate.com article, as well as our interview with them, as well as all the links to check them out. So definitely check out Humble Sea Brewery. Okay, real quick, we have a Cash and Coffee update. This program, its debut was last week. It went off without a hitch, and thanks to David that owns Midtown Surf Shop and Coffee Bar, we got lots of caffeine into neighboring business owners, and we're going to Monterey County next week. So stay tuned. We're going to have the details as to which coffee shop, or maybe it's coffee shops, we're going to be going into. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is super exciting for me. It's a new video series that is launching, I think it's next week, and it's going to be you can only see it on LinkedIn. It's called Help Me Help Small Biz, Bryce's Mission, Your 2 Cents. So it's all about taking you behind the scenes in my mission to get in front of more small business owners. I want all these resources, all these great ideas and strategies that I'm putting into these episodes. I want more small business owners to see it, because they're reinventing the wheel and spending too much time and too much money on stuff that already exists. And there's so much out there that they need to know about. So I'm going to give you a glimpse here and there, a sneak peek as to what I'm doing, but definitely tune in. I'll have all the details coming real soon. Okay, last one up, it's Webinar Watch, and I have one that definitely I think a lot of you are going to be intrigued by. It's called Pivot to Product, and it's taking place on April 6th. There's only 30 registrations available for this one, and it's basically for those of you, say you're a restaurant that wants to all of a sudden bottle up your signature sauces. Maybe you're a farmer that is already, you're creating greenhouses or herb garden boxes, and you decide I can make tons of these and I can maybe sell them. So this is for you. If you're looking at ways of doing some form of a pivot, this is for you. April 6th, down below the video is the link to register. And I'll also have the link to ways in which to find all these great webinars that take place throughout Northern California that you can log on to. NorCalSBDC.org is the source, but down below this video, I'll have the links to all the great webinars that are taking place all the time. So check it out. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you got some inspiration to become the business where your customers and potential customers say, I want to go there. So before we go, I want to thank our presenting sponsor, your local SBDC. Small business development centers are all around Northern California. Each county has one. Ours is here in Santa Cruz County at santacruzsbdc.org. If you're in Monterey County, just go to calcoastalsbdc.com. If you're anywhere throughout Northern California, just go to asksbdc.com to find yours. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in every Tuesday when we drop a new episode, but just go to bryceroot.com to find all our vlogs. Everything that we produce, everything is there. So check it out, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.